Hello, hello. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to vet some names. So whether this is for a product, some kind of freebie, an event you want to do, a business name, blog name, any kind of title or name that you want to check into to see if it's available, who's using it, how is it being used, if it's something, especially if it's something that you want to move forward with long term, potentially. So, like for example, I am creating a selling on social course. So I want to see is there anything utilizing that term, that phrase? Are they using it as a course? Is it something that is specifically aligned with what I'm doing? Because there have been plenty of times where I'll have a title, and yes, it's being used like if you Google it, but it'll be used for something totally different. So, like, I have a digital product blueprint. There really isn't anybody using that. But when I did look, there will be maybe a blog post that has that in the title, but it's not actually being utilized as a product name. So that's really important. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to, I like to call it Sputo or whatever, but it's just Tess. Okay, they call it Tess. It's the trademark search system, and it's the government search area. And so what you're going to do is you're going to make sure it doesn't have a trademark. Okay, we're going to make sure that nobody already claims this title we're looking for. Then we'll go from there and we're going to go to brandsnag.com, which is a free way to find out if it is being used in a bunch of different places at once, which is fantastic. It will show you social handles. It will show you if the domain is taken, all in one foul swoop, which is really, really amazing. Then we would go over to Bluehost. We're going to see if that domain is available and how much it is. If it's not available, we would look and see what alternatives are and how much they are available. And then last but not least, we are going to Google it. Okay, so we will Google it and see what comes up. So we're going to look up selling on social. And then we're going to see what shows up, right? So we'll just do a basic search and you can see what comes up. So thankfully, I'm not seeing anything that is selling on social. It's selling socials, which is dead anyways, which means nobody is utilizing it. But thankfully, nothing that is selling on social. So that's great. E-social, naughty pass, whatever that is. All kinds of different things, but none. Okay, guys, that's hilarious. I like big puns and I cannot lie. Are you kidding? Oh my god, that's amazing. Anyways, there are none, which is great. So selling on social there, check. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of that. Now we're going to go to brand snag. Okay, selling on social. And then we're going to decide a search purpose. So we're going to say business and we're going to search. And it's going to tell me a whole bunch of useful information for this particular business name that I want. Okay, so the domain is taken, which is fine. I wasn't going to do a domain for it anyways. And then you scroll down here and you can see, and this is just an example, especially if you're doing a business, this is really, really helpful. It will show you, oh, selling on social, Facebook's available. Now, Facebook's pretty easy because, you can get away with a lot of things on Facebook that you can't get away with for, let's say, for example, Instagram, where you can do, the title of your group page might be selling on social, even if there's someone else, and then you just do a different handle. Whereas Instagram, you can do something similar, but it's a different ball game. So it's just something to think about. And sometimes you'll get this and check manually, and that's just easy as pie. You would just click it, it'll bring it up, then you can go in and you can check and see. But you can see on YouTube it's taken, and that's fine. Again, I'm not trying to do that, but this is just a really great way for you to find out in one quick glance where it's taken. And so that's really great. They have a business name generator. They've got some pretty neat stuff all for free. I love Brand Snag. The next one would be domains. I love Bluehost. It's the best out there for me. It's the one I always, always, always recommend. And it's not just because I am a Whatchamacallit, an affiliate. That's just a side bonus. Actually, most of the time I don't even give out the affiliate link. I just really love Bluehost. I've been with them for about 7 years and they're amazing. So selling on social, as the brand snack already told us, is unavailable, which is fine. It does show you that there are other ones, and they're all pretty affordable, as you can see. So you can go down and look. It's, oh, okay, there's different kinds, and it will kind of give you a bunch of different options. And you can also just go in here and change it, right? I don't need to do any of that because I'm just going to make it a page in my current existing website, which will, there's another training for that that's separate. And then the final thing is we're going to Google it, okay? We're going to do selling on social and see what shows up. So you can see right here, you've got selling on socials, and there's an S, which thank goodness for that. But you can see that it's real estate agent. So that's a different thing than what I'm doing, which is great. You've got SOS selling on social, and you can see it's a digital course, but it clearly is a little bit different. So I'm sure I'll look into that and make sure that it isn't the same as me. And then so it's the same kind of thing. So that's great news to see so far. It's pretty much open season for it, because this is a different, entirely different niche, as well as selling on social virtual summit. That's a completely different thing. So the good news is there doesn't seem to be anything that's called specifically selling on social, um, other than this, which it looks like it's really SOS selling on social. So it's a little bit different. But I will, of course, go through and check into that and make sure that I am not taking anybody's existing information because I don't want to do that. So, but all in all, it's not trademarked. Nobody else seems to have taken it, which is fantastic. So, selling on social it is. And I will see you guys in the next video.